Hello, morning meditators. Welcome to day 5. It is a cold spring day for me, so that was a really nice surprise, and it goes beautifully with our topic today, glimmers, which we'll get to. And because we're at day 5, I want to shake up the breath work, and we're going to work on our alternate nostril breathing. So as you get settled, watch me for a moment or practice if you've never done it before. This is a very powerful breathing technique to regulate our nervous system, specifically the hemispheres of the brain, left to right to left. And I'll put more information in our description. But it looks like this. You're going to take your thumb and you're going to close off the right nostril and you're going to breathe in through the left. Take the ring finger and you're going to close off the left nostril and exit through the right. And repeat. Pinch off. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll do that for about 2 to 3 minutes, really regulating the hemispheres, that left to right brain, shaking off the cobwebs, the sleep that clings to us in the morning. So let's get started. Sitting in a way that's comfortable for you. Since we're going to be using our hands, I'm going to recommend palms up for now. And go ahead and shift your gaze downward. We're not really looking at anything. Allowing the vision to get soft. And when you're ready, I invite you to close your eyes. And right away, checking in with your breathing and how your body is feeling today. Beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and begin that alternate nostril breathing. And you can put this hand palm open or Gyan Mudra if you practice putting your forefinger to your thumb. We'll begin by inhaling on the left side. Close off the left nostril. Inhale on the right. And switch. And switch. Inhale on the right. Close the right nostril. Inhale on the left. Continue on your own, just like that. Finish one more cycle. Release your hand, take a breath through both nostrils, pausing at the top, and exhale. Beautiful work. Just enjoy that sensation, that calm and steady clarity. And as you do that, today we're going to explore the idea, the practice of glimmers. And just in case you haven't heard of a glimmer, it's the ability to notice and appreciate just a tiny moment of joy, like a glint of light in our day. Really simple, it doesn't have to be grand. And what's interesting is when we notice glimmers, it actually helps to reduce anxiety and stress. And when we reduce anxiety and stress, we know that that helps to lower cortisol, which means we're also lowering the inflammation in our body, which also leads to the possibility that we're reducing chronic pain. And the more we notice the glimmers, the more glimmers you're going to have to notice. And I love that kind of paradox. And you can collect the glimmers if you want to in a journal, on post-it notes. My daughter and I will write them down on slips of paper and put them in a jar, kind of like a piggy bank. And when the jar is filled, we get to dump them out and see what we wrote down. But the part about glimmers that I love the most is, of course, that it helps the brain stay flexible, neuroplasticity. And we've been talking about the brain's ability to be flexible. On day 3, we talked about how overcoming obstacles leads to strength. On day 4, we talked about the splinter of worry and how we sometimes have to remove that habitual pattern from our life, release the worry, let the light in. And today we're going to do exactly that. We're going to let the light in. We're going to gather the glimmers. Think of it as a micro moment, a micro dose of joy. And the compound interest is really powerful, right? Because we're going to build an internal emotional toolkit. And again, it doesn't have to be grand, but when we have this emotional resilience, we can tap into that when things get hard, like a reservoir, if you will. So for today, I'd like you to think about what some of those glimmers are for you. And it can be tiny, like in my case, waking up on a cold spring day and getting to snuggle deeper in the covers and just kind of burrowing in my bed and for a few moments enjoying the cold. It's not going to be cold for much longer, so I want to enjoy it. Explore and see what comes up for you. What are your glimmers? Little things that you collect. And as you go inward and your mind wanders, return to the breath and collect your glimmer moments. I'll meet you on the other end. Begin to release the collection of glimmers, taking a deep breath in and out, bringing gentle movement back to the body, wiggling your fingers, becoming aware of your surroundings, and when you're ready, opening your eyes. Welcome back. I could probably have done that all day. The beautiful part as you continue with your morning is that I would definitely challenge you to collect a glimmer or two and kind of see what that is. When you pay attention to it, that's your own whimsy, it's your own magic, because no one sees the world the way you do. And the beautiful part about that is that it's going to help the nervous system again coming down and the body feels safer. But there's this internal shift that happens, a gentle kind of softening, if you will. Really similar if you've ever practiced mirror work and you tell yourself, I love you in the mirror, you start to soften over time. Really similar to gratitude as well. Give it a try. Collect your glimmer, see what you notice. Maybe create a glimmer jar. I would love to hear about it. Feel free to drop it in the comments below. We can collect our own community glimmers together. And I can't wait to see you again tomorrow for our next day. May you be happy and may you be at peace. Have a wonderful rest of your day.